Hey friends, it's Michael Kingswood, and I've been fighting with technical stuff for the last minute or so, and I'm unsure what the issue was, but I got it fixed, I think. It seems to be working, because the stream is going, so that was a little bit weird. Now, as you know, I am an expert at this streaming thing. 100% never an operator error from me. Nope. Could not possibly happen. So it must be a problem with something else. Yep. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Absolutely no way I could possibly be the guy at fault. Even though I probably am. Anyway. So we're here to talk about the Kickstarter campaign. Because that's at least what we've been starting each of these streams off with. And it's going to be a quick one because, hey, look, nothing's changed since yesterday. We're still at 243% of the initial goal, $609. We're still just over 141 away from the next stretch goal. That stretch goal being Tales of Adventure number 2. Tales of Adventure number 1 is already unlocked, and everybody will be getting that. So, it is what it is. As of today, as of right now, actually, well, 6 minutes ago, because it's 14:06, as I'm saying this, the campaign started at 1400 3 weeks ago, so now we have 1 week left. So, this time next week, the campaign will be done, and it is what it is. It's already a smashing success, right? Already more than asked for. Obviously, you can dream of more and push for more, but it's already been a great success. In this last week, I've already started re-pinging all of my contacts and all of my newsletter, email lists and stuff, and social groups, and to get the word out more, so we can have a crushing end to the campaign. Crushing in a good way, not crushing your spirits, but like, we're crushing. Anyway, I would ask all of you guys out there, too, to help by spreading the link to the campaign beneath the chin. That's the shortened link, but it makes it easy. It works. Or you can send people up to MikeKingswood.com, and you'll see the link to the campaign there. Either way, time for the full-on blitz in this last week to see how much revenue we can actually generate. I think it's totally reasonable to unlock the second stretch goal at 750. It would be wicked awesome if we could get above 1,000, because that would make this the best campaign I've done. The first campaign I did was to do the... I had a number of issues midway through the issues with the construct of the campaign, the first campaign. I set it up wanting to get money for audiobooks for the Glimmer Veil books. The Glimmer Veil 1 audiobook had already been done, but the guy who did the voice acting for it was incognito. He dropped off the face of the earth. So I was like, crap. I wanted to have the series done by the same person. Now I'm going to have to start over. So I started the first campaign to redo Glimmer Veil and then move on to the rest of the books. And then midway through it, I was like, dude, this is stupid. I've already got the Glimmer Veil audiobook. Let's make Outdweller with this. And I changed it up, let everybody know that. And it was kind of a disjointed campaign. It barely squeaked by at the very end. Because, whatever. The second campaign I did was, hey, let's make the audiobook at Toller's Peak. And that just flopped completely here on Kickstarter. Come to find out through my experience and other people's experiences who I correspond with and general market research, trying to fund audiobooks on Kickstarter is not a good plan. You're presenting because audiobooks, though growing, and they're still kind of a niche in some ways. Niche, whatever. And so you don't get as broad a appeal if you're going specifically for that. Whereas if you go and say, hey, here's this book, or here's this series, easier to get appeal and an audience from that. So that's why I've not had audiobook as the goal for the campaign season campaign, but just, here's the book, here's the series. Oh, and look, the stretch goals will start making more audiobooks. So that did it. So that was my second campaign. My third campaign was over on Indiegogo. Some of you guys who have backed this or been following this have also backed or followed that one. That was to raise cash and do preliminary sales for Stories from the Great Challenge. The thickest book of my authorship. Anyway, and that went pretty well. I was asking for 500, got 800. So the first campaign on Kickstarter, I think I asked for 600 and got like 610 overall or something. So for this fourth campaign that I've tried, I set the goal low, as you saw. I set it for 250, with the hope / expectation that could meet that goal very quickly, and which is what we did, and then move on to stretch goals quite easily and get more attention from Kickstarter because we met the goal quick, and yeah. So far, all went according to plan. We're at $609, which is about the same amount as my first campaign got, but we got it in less than a week for the most part, as opposed to the first campaign, which it's awesome. So now we're coming up to the end, and I'm very interested to see how the last few days here play out. As you know, you guys who were on Kickstarter know, when you are following a campaign, and you haven't backed it yet, Kickstarter will send you an email 48 hours out from the end of the campaign, saying, "Hey, time's running out. Don't forget to back it." Interestingly enough, so right now there's 24 backers on the campaign, and looking in my back behind the scenes page that I'm not going to show you guys, there are 12 people following the campaign who have not yet backed it. So, potentially, that's half of the current backers who are sitting around, not sitting around, but were interested enough to want to follow it, and maybe they saw it early and were like, I don't want to back a campaign unless it funds, or unless I'm certain that it's going to fund, or, we're just more certain about it, or just interested. So we're hanging out and watching. So that email will go out from Kickstarter this weekend on Sunday. And we'll see. Maybe and what tends to happen from what I've learned from studying other Kickstarter campaigns and talking to people who've done it and reading books about it is that exactly what we've seen here so far tends to happen. You get a very good initial boost and then a slow crawl during the middle section, which the last 2 weeks have been, and then the final section tends to be another boost up. So I'm still optimistic that I think we'll definitely hit the second stretch goal. It'd be great if we could get all the way to 4 figures. That would make this the best campaign I've done yet, but we'll see. Either way, it's already been a success, and I'm happy. Obviously, more happiness is good. Let's see. What else is there to talk about in the writing world today? Not a lot. In the last day since last we spoke is a lot of busy work and business work and ride-sharing work and other business work. I'm searching for cover art for the Case of the Missing Rocker. And I've got Naughty and Nice cover art all pretty much squared away. I've been slacking getting Naughty and Nice up. Poppers was already up, so that's square. Need to get Naughty and Nice up and get Case of the Missing Rocker up this week, so we maintain our battle rhythm. So that's the goal for this week. That, and obviously working on campaign season to get the book finished up so I can get it out to you guys in time next month in April. At least that was the goal, and that's totally still doable. So that's what's going on around here. Not much else to talk about at this point. I will let you go. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific time, we'll do another one of these. And maybe I'll have something different prepared to talk through. We'll see. In the meantime, go down, back the campaign if you haven't yet. Go to michaelkingswood.com, sign up for the newsletter, sign up to become a member of the site. It's like $5 a month that you get special discounts at the web store at ssnstorytelling.com. You'll also get extra bennies and cool things as I choose to send them out. And it's really... like I said before, I used to have this tiered thing where I'd promise X number of stories a month and blah, 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 depending on how much you paid. And it was just... even though there weren't that many takers, it was still just a pain in the butt to manage. And I don't want management pains in the butts. So I got rid of all that and just said, hey, if you want to support me, $5 a month, call it good, and I will hook you up with discount codes for the store and other goodies as I'm able. It's really just a way of showing support that you like the podcast, like the work I do, and want help with the cash flow. Yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, do that. And you guys, of course, get all the books from ssnstorytelling.com. Alternately, go to Amazon and Kobo and Barnes & Noble and all the other places. But it's better to come straight to my corporate entity because that gives better cash flow for me because to get out the middleman, and better control and security because you know how capricious internet companies can be, and I really want to have control of it myself. That's why I prefer you guys come to me. Now, that having said, I'm not going to not put my books up everywhere because that'd be stupid. So, yeah. Other than that, let's see. What else should you do? Oh, yeah. If you're not subscribed to these channels, whichever channel you're watching on, by all means, subscribe to all your friends and come back for the next stream and for Story Saturday on Saturday. I'll see you then. Until then, don't do anything I wouldn't do.